It is common knowledge that Hollywood is one of the most brutal industries when it comes to critiquing celebrities and those who want to become one. Many aspiring actors are rejected by casting directors, and a lot of the biggest stars of today were told that they weren't good enough to make it when they first started their careers. From being told that they don't have it to being forced to change their looks, here are 10 famous people who apparently are too ugly for Hollywood. Meryl Streep is the most Oscar-nominated actor of all time, but even she was given a hard time when she first started out in Hollywood. When the experienced actress was just 27 years old and relatively unknown, one producer apparently considered her too ugly for the big screen. On The Graham Norton Show, Streep revealed that during a 1976 audition for King Kong, producer Dino De Laurentiis asked his son in Italian, "Why did you bring me this ugly thing?" Not being timid about calling people out on their BS, sassy Meryl Streep responded in perfect Italian, "I'm sorry I'm not pretty enough to be in King Kong." The role eventually went to Jessica Lange, but the Sophie's Choice actress is hardly looking back in anger. 40 years after the audition, Streep can look back on a very successful career that has won her 19 Academy Award nominations and 3 wins thus far. If you thought that only women can be rejected for their looks, then you might be surprised that there have been a number of male actors who have basically been called ugly as well, and British star Benedict Cumberbatch is one of them. He rose to fame with his role as Sherlock Holmes on the BBC series Sherlock, and eventually made it to Hollywood to star in superhero films set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where he has played Dr. Stephen Strange in Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. However, this would have almost never happened as Cumberbatch was nearly let go from his role as Sherlock Holmes because the network told producers that they had been promised a sexy Sherlock Holmes and not him. Fortunately, the network ultimately gave in and Cumberbatch's career quickly took off. He has received 7 BAFTA nominations, 5 Screen Actors Guild Award nominations, and 3 Golden Globe Award nominations among others, and won an Emmy for Sherlock. And on top of all that is now considered a heartthrob to women around the world. Winona Ryder is yet another well-established actress who had a really hard time landing roles in the beginning of her career. Speaking to Interview magazine, Ryder revealed that she received a lot of discouraging and hurtful comments when she first started out, saying, "I remember one time in particular, I was in the middle of auditioning and I was mid-sentence when the casting director said, 'Listen kid, you should not be an actress. You are not pretty enough. You should go back to wherever you came from and you should go to school. You don't have it.'" The actress said that the casting director probably thought she was doing Ryder a favor, but that her words would have crushed her if it hadn't been for her parents, who raised her to be a strong and confident person. Ryder said, "They had always instilled in me that it was way cooler to be an individual and to be unique, and that you don't want to blend in." Evidently, being her own person and staying true to herself ultimately worked out quite well for the actress and film producer, who has received a Golden Globe Award and has been nominated for 2 Academy Awards, a BAFTA Award, and 4 Screen Actors Guild Awards during her career. Finding Reese Witherspoon on this list will probably surprise most of you, as the beautiful actress who rose to fame with a supporting role in Cruel Intentions before achieving wider recognition with her role as Elle Woods in the 2001 comedy Legally Blonde and its 2003 sequel is so successful these days. However, early on in her career, when Witherspoon first came to LA to audition for roles, she was repeatedly told that she wasn't tall enough or pretty enough for the roles. Thankfully, the actress didn't let the harsh words discourage her, and instead she just worked harder to become an actress, which eventually paid off. You have to be focused and tough because it takes a tenacious personality to deal with rejection. Witherspoon told the Daily Mail in 2011, adding that she didn't care about their opinions and just kept going.
What?
Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think it's the right thing to do.
You're breaking up with me? I thought you were proposing.
Proposing? Elle, if I'm gonna be a senator, well, I need to marry a Jackie, not a Marilyn.
Sarah Jessica Parker has been starring in movies since the 1980s and is one of the most successful actresses in Hollywood. However, she has also had to deal with negative criticism ever since she began filming movies, with talent agents often trying to make her change her appearance, from telling her to pluck her eyebrows to telling her to get a nose job. In spite of that, Parker has not only managed to land numerous roles in film and television, but has also always stayed true to herself and refused to change her appearance. Yet despite being a staple in Hollywood today, the actress that will forever be known as columnist and fashionista Carrie Bradshaw from HBO's Sex and the City has continued to face criticism over her looks and was even named Maxim's unsexiest woman alive in 2008. Australian actress Rebel Wilson is best known for her role as Fat Amy in the hit Pitch Perfect, a role that earned her several award nominations and wins, including the MTV Best Breakthrough Performance Award and a Teen Choice Award for Choice Movie Actress. But while the actress took millions of fans' hearts by storm, there were also countless trolls on the internet shaming Wilson for her body. The actress eventually took to Twitter to address all the haters, stating that it wasn't about her appearance, since her biggest goal doing what she does is to be able to entertain people, and Wilson has certainly managed to do just that, starring in numerous movies over the past decade since first coming to Hollywood.
What's your name?
Fat Amy. I'm the best singer in Tasmania, with teeth.
You call yourself Fat Amy?
Yeah, so twig bitches like you don't do it behind my back.
Kat Dennings is best known for starring as Max Black in the CBS sitcom Two Broke Girls, and Darcy Lewis in the Marvel superhero films Thor and Thor: The Dark World. She made her acting debut in 2000 and has appeared in many films including The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Big Mama's House 2, Charlie Bartlett, The House Bunny, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Defender, and Suburban Gothic. However, before Dennings became a successful Hollywood actress, a casting director once told her that she had to change just about everything about herself, from her teeth to her skin tone. Although it sounded like Dennings had to completely change her appearance if she ever wanted to gain a foothold in Hollywood, the actress decided to disregard the criticism and instead embraced her pale skin and her curves. Today, Dennings has been fully accepted in the industry, with the beautiful actress making millions while also having stayed true to herself. Jennifer Lawrence is one of the most popular actresses in Hollywood and has been praised by fans for her beauty and her personality. However, there was a time when not everyone was convinced that Lawrence was pretty enough for Hollywood. Following her appearance in the first Hunger Games movie, many critics claimed that she didn't look hungry enough for the role as Katniss Everdeen, which is a supposedly nicer way of saying that Lawrence was too fat for the role. The actress didn't give a jot about the criticism though, and has continued to appear on the big screen non-stop, gathering one award after the other, including an Oscar for Best Actress for her performance as a depressed young widow in the 2012 romance film Silver Linings Playbook, becoming the second youngest winner of the award. As mentioned earlier, women aren't the only ones who can experience body shaming in Hollywood, as Taylor Lautner had to find out the hard way. The actor became worldwide known for playing the role of Jacob in the Twilight films, but following the first movie, he was nearly recast. Filmmakers were concerned that Lautner wasn't buff enough for the role as a teenage werewolf, but thankfully the young actor was given a second chance. Lautner ended up having to pack on the pounds and train following the first movie, so that he had completely transformed by the time they started filming the second part. Although Lena Dunham's show Girls eventually became a huge hit on HBO, the creator initially faced a lot of criticism from people who considered the show unrealistic because the male actors were apparently too hot. When the show first aired, some viewers claimed that Lena Dunham's character Hannah was too ugly to be dating guys like that, saying that attractive guys would never date a girl looking like Dunham in real life. Dunham wasn't discouraged by the critics though, and the success of her show ultimately proved her right.
Thank you for checking this video out, and don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on and comment down below that you subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can. Once again, thank you for watching and see you next time.